Hello guys, today I want to talk about being alone and why being alone is the best opportunity for success. I always want to love. I do want it to be successful and I wanted to have love. So I want it both. If you want something good, you have to focus on one thing, not on two or not on three things, on one thing. Not create something good if you're just half in it. So I have a situationship right now and I worked yesterday on my goals. Yesterday when I worked on my goals, I saw it as a distraction. I'm not really full into it, and that matters because it's so important to be full in what you're doing. Because if you're not, you're easily making mistakes and you won't get a good result in the end. I realized why God didn't give me love until then. I asked God, look, why always me? Look, I always compare myself to others. I always say to God, like, why do this and that person have a relationship and I don't? It never worked out, and I always got hurt. And why do I always have to feel the pain? Why do I always have to have lessons with love? Why can't I just have love? But that's the reason. Because to be successful, you need to sacrifice some other things. And as long as you're building something, you can build at something else. I'm just like working everything out and I'm just have to look like how I have to figure out this and that. I'm just at the beginning of success. But if I'm into the success and when the results already there and when I can say, okay, so I have the stability of my success right now, then I can look for love too. But as long as I don't have that, I should focus on what I want to do. I always have the feeling like you're in pain, or if you have the feeling that God always give you the pain, or if you are always the example, think about it. People who are in a relationship most likely don't really focus on their own life anymore. They have to share it with someone else. Responsibility. People who are in a relationship have a responsibility to share their lives with each other, which means they don't really have much free time anymore for themselves, and which leads to less focus. And most people who are in a relationship earlier aren't successful because that's not their goal. Their goal is to get a relationship, so they have that. But if your goals are different, you will have a different result and you will have a different path, which, yeah. And the more lessons you have, the better the outcome will be. My childhood wasn't easy at all. I never really had parents. I grew up in children homes. I grew up in care families. I never really had parents, and I always had to take care of myself because no one really did it. No one believed in me also. My apprenticeship in the 9th grade. You have to start to find an apprenticeship, and I wasn't the best there in school, but I also didn't really care. I had other plans. I didn't saw something in it. I didn't saw some potential in what I had to do, and I also had to go to someone. I said I wanted this. I want this job. I want this apprenticeship. I don't care about the opinions of others, and trust me, no one believed in me. No teachers, no one where I lived in the children home. No one. Everyone said you have to do something different first and then you can do that later. And I said, no, I will do that. And I had to go in Switzerland, it's called BITS. And there's you have to look with someone which job you maybe wanted to do, something else. And I said, no, I will get this. And look at me, I got it. I got the apprenticeship. Also in my first year, I was closely one of the best students there. After that, after I got it, after I had the apprenticeship, people say, you knew it and you were gonna to make it. No, you didn't. You didn't. People always come when you're successful now. But as long as you aren't successful, people will say, no, I don't believe in you, it's impossible. But as soon as you made it, people will say, yeah, I believed in you since the beginning. No, you didn't. You put a meanness in cages, you did yourself. And I said, I'm not the same. The only thing that is holding yourself away from success is excuses. You always use excuses for not doing it. Ask yourself, what would it need for me that I will get successful? What would it need that I would do it? Because there you're looking for a solution, and there you're looking for a problem in a solution. That's so important. Look for a solution in a problem and not for a problem in a solution. It's about you. You're creating your reality. You create your limits. It's no one else that does that. It's you. And you listen to that. Will be on that. You will go the path. If you look, the way you're thinking is the way you're going the path. The way of thinking is the path you're going. And also it is your thoughts are getting the result of what you thought. Look, the result you're getting is what you thought and what you did. If you want to fail, listen to the opinions of others. That's the best way. People will try everything to drain you down, and for you that you don't try, because the people hold themselves in their comfort zone and they don't want you to go out of that, because people in the end are jealous of you. They're jealous of you wanting something more, of what you deserve, what you think that you deserve, because those people don't really think that they deserve it, but you do. And as soon as you do that, people will try everything they can to give you stones on your way, to lay down stones on your way. So don't tell people about what you want to do. Let them show the results, because what is already built can't be like really destroyed anymore. And look, jealousy, and also for you, not only for other people, but jealousy is, look for the things you're jealous of, because there you have potential, because that's the things you don't have and you want. So work on them. And other people do that because they don't have that. Jealousy is a disease. Jealousy is something people with some jokes or something like that. Don't fall for it. If someone is jealous of you, you don't need those people. You need people who support you. And even if it means you have to be alone because other people want to support you, then it is like that. But stay loyal to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Trust me, don't do that. You deserve much better than that. And you grow by doing and not by wanting. And success is a mindset. Success is, you have to need a strategy to get successful. But in the beginning, it's important you just start. It doesn't matter if you have a plan. It doesn't matter if you have a strategy. This comes by time. But it's important to do. It's the same thing as discipline. Like, it's important to show up. It doesn't mean you have to give everything, like to have to give 100%. If you can't do that, okay, but it's important to try. If you always watch other people doing, you're not getting anywhere. Take action and do what you need to do, because you know what it needs and you know what you want. And if you really wanted something, you would stay loyal to your goals, to what you want, and you will achieve it, but only if you stick to the goal. So I hope this video helped you guys, and so let's see us in the next video, and I wish you all a good day. Bye.